talked to him late into the night about AI safety. My perception was that Larry was not taking AI safety seriously enough.
Sam Altman is back as OpenAI's CEO just days after being removed.
In 2015, OpenAI was founded with an ambitious promise to ensure that artificial general intelligence would benefit all of humanity. The founding names carried weight: Sam Altman, Elon Musk, Greg Brockman, Ilya Sutskever, and several prominent Silicon Valley figures. It was announced as a non-profit research lab, positioned as a counterbalance to the growing power of Google's DeepMind and other AI giants. The mission sounded noble. The structure sounded idealistic. But less than a decade later, OpenAI would become one of the most valuable private companies in the world, valued at over $80 billion, with projections pushing it toward $100 billion and beyond. It would form a multi-billion-dollar partnership with Microsoft. It would launch ChatGPT in 2022 and ignite the global AI race overnight. And it would fracture internally. Elon Musk would publicly criticize the company he helped fund. Sam Altman would be fired in November 2023 and rehired just days later in one of the most chaotic boardroom dramas in tech history. What began as a non-profit ideal became a high-stakes corporate battlefield, and the war over who controls the future of AI may be the most consequential power struggle of our time. OpenAI was officially launched in December 2015 as a non-profit organization. Elon Musk reportedly pledged up to $1 billion in support, though public filings suggest a smaller portion was ultimately contributed. The core mission was clear: build advanced AI safely and openly, without allowing any single corporation or government to monopolize it. At the time, Musk had growing concerns about artificial intelligence risks. He publicly warned that AI could become more dangerous than nuclear weapons. Sam Altman, then president of Y Combinator, shared similar concerns about concentrated power. But tensions emerged early. By 2018, Musk left OpenAI's board. Officially, the departure was described as avoiding conflicts of interest as Tesla developed its own AI systems for autonomous driving. Unofficially, reports suggested disagreements over direction and control. Musk later claimed that OpenAI had deviated from its nonprofit mission. Altman maintained that the company needed massive capital to compete with tech giants like Google and Microsoft. The philosophical divide was forming: safety-focused nonprofit research versus scalable, profit-backed deployment. And money would soon redefine the battlefield. In 2019, OpenAI announced a structural shift. It created a capped profit subsidiary called OpenAI LP. This allowed outside investment while technically preserving nonprofit oversight. Critics saw it as a pivot away from pure openness. OpenAI argued it was necessary to raise billions required for cutting-edge AI research. Then came Microsoft. In 2019, Microsoft invested $1 billion. In 2023, it expanded its investment reportedly to $10 billion. OpenAI's models would run on Microsoft's Azure cloud. In return, Microsoft gained exclusive access to integrate OpenAI technology into products like Bing and Office. The partnership transformed OpenAI from a research lab to a strategic tech weapon. Elon Musk became increasingly vocal. In 2023 and 2024, he accused OpenAI of abandoning its open-source principles and becoming a closed-source, maximum profit company effectively controlled by Microsoft. OpenAI denied being controlled by Microsoft, stating that the nonprofit board maintained ultimate authority. But perception shifted. The lab founded to prevent tech monopolies now appeared deeply aligned with one of the world's largest corporations. In November 2022, OpenAI released ChatGPT. It wasn't the first AI chatbot, but it was the first to reach mass adoption at breathtaking speed. Within 2 months, it surpassed 100 million users, making it one of the fastest-growing consumer applications in history. Suddenly, OpenAI was not just a research lab. It was a global platform shaping education, business, creativity, and information access. Governments scrambled to respond. Schools debated bans. Regulators in Europe examined privacy implications. With scale came scrutiny. Critics questioned data sourcing for training large language models. Lawsuits from authors and media companies alleged unauthorized use of copyrighted material. OpenAI stated that its models were trained on licensed data created by human trainers, and publicly available text. Meanwhile, Elon Musk launched his own AI company, xAI, in 2023, positioning it as a competitor and philosophical alternative. The rivalry was no longer theoretical, it was commercial. In November 2023, the world witnessed one of the most dramatic corporate events in modern tech history. OpenAI's board abruptly announced that Sam Altman was being removed as CEO, citing concerns that he had not been consistently candid in communications. No detailed explanation was provided publicly. Within hours, chaos erupted. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella announced that Altman would join Microsoft to lead a new AI research team. Meanwhile, nearly all of OpenAI's employees signed a letter demanding Altman's reinstatement and threatening to resign. 5 days later, Altman returned as CEO. The board was restructured. New directors were appointed. The nonprofit oversight model faced intense scrutiny. Observers questioned whether OpenAI's governance structure was sustainable given its valuation and global influence. The episode revealed deep internal fractures. OpenAI was no longer a small mission-driven lab. It was a multi-billion-dollar power center caught between nonprofit ideals and corporate realities. In early 2024, Elon Musk filed a lawsuit against OpenAI and Sam Altman, alleging breach of contract and deviation from the organization's founding mission. Musk claimed OpenAI had prioritized profit over safety and openness. OpenAI responded by publishing internal communication suggesting Musk had previously supported for-profit restructuring when he believed he would lead the organization. The dispute became public, personal, and highly visible. The lawsuit intensified the narrative of a fractured alliance. Two former collaborators now stood on opposite sides of the AI future, Musk advocating caution and independence, Altman arguing for rapid deployments with guardrails. Behind the legal filings lies a deeper question: who controls the most powerful technology of the 21st century? OpenAI's valuation continues to climb. Investors see AI as the next industrial revolution. Governments see it as strategic infrastructure. Corporations see productivity transformation. Researchers see existential risk. Sam Altman has positioned OpenAI as both innovator and safety advocate, calling for regulation while pushing rapid advancement. Elon Musk warns about centralized AI power and corporate alignments with state interests. Both claim to care about humanity's future. But at this scale, influence equals leverage. When an organization building potentially transformative AI systems is valued near $100 billion, decisions are no longer academic. They are geopolitical. The battle is not just about market share. It is about the governance of intelligence itself. OpenAI began as a non-profit experiment. It evolved into a corporate titan. It ignited a global AI arms race. It fractured alliances between some of Silicon Valley's most influential figures. Sam Altman and Elon Musk once stood on the same side, warning about unchecked AI development. Today, they stand in opposition, one leading OpenAI's expansion, the other building a rival. History may remember this moment not as a personal feud, but as the beginning of a broader struggle over who shapes artificial intelligence. Because unlike previous tech revolutions, AI is not just a product, it is an infrastructure for thought. And when intelligence itself becomes an asset worth $100 billion, conflict is inevitable.